Jammer, it was a scrappy game at the weekend, but it must have been good to bounce back after that draw away at Newcastle and get the win.
Yeah, it was massive. The result was everything at the weekend, and as you say, it was potentially 2 points dropped against Newcastle. So to come back and win with 5 points, not necessarily playing our best rugby, but very important. To come in at half time, 17-13 up, and 3 very nice tries. It was weird, and I think the coaches were a little bit taken back, and things had to change. But just to show the character of the lads, really, where we've come from the start of the year, and the fact that we can sort of not necessarily play our best, but score some good tries. You just got to look at our back line, and Wade, Vardell, Miller, Daly. It's pretty special.
You obviously had a hand in Tom's first try and Rob's second try, but I guess it's the try scorers that get all the plaudits, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's always nice to sort of be on hand and help boys out and stuff. And I think it was, again, a little bit of luck, a hole opened up and whatnot, but as I say, Youngers to finish it off with a hell of a step against Sharples was impressive. Yeah,
you're obviously new to the squad this year, and you see that there's a couple of different groups within the squad. You got D Block, and you got S Club, and you got Change Room 18. Where do you fit into that mix?
Mate, somewhere in between everything. So sat in Change Room F, minding my own business, and S Club's a big part of the club at the minute, and they keep themselves to themselves, and obviously D Block are very separate from everyone, but it makes good crack between the change rooms, and there's always that little bit of banter going on.
Back to rugby, and this weekend is a pretty big one. Joint on 48 points with Saracens. I mean, a win could see us up into second. That'd be massive, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think psychologically, if we can go into this break second in the league, there's a lot to play for, and it's one of those leagues this year where you lose one and you lose a lot of ground, and it's a chance really with the fixtures this weekend that if we do win, we can sort of push a gap between sort of the Sale in 6th and the top 2 or 3. So yeah, it's massive. I think there's got to be a lot of emphasis on it. I
spoke to Bradley earlier in the week, and he put a lot of emphasis on home games, and I think that's been a happy hunting ground for us at the Rico so far, and to keep that record must be big for the squad.
Yeah, massive. As you say, home form is everything in this league, and if you can win all your home games and you pick up 2 or 3 away, then you're going to be in it at the end of the year. But as you say, the Rico sort of become a place where we've scored a lot of points, scored a lot of tries, and played some nice rugby. So hopefully we carry it on this weekend.
The good thing for us in this run into the end of the season is that it's all in our hands, and we know that if we win all those games, then we'll be up there come the end of the season.
Yeah, definitely. We've got teams around us at home, which is massive, and they're the ones you have to win. And gone are the days where you host Leicester and they are the favourite. It's gone away from that, and you have to win those games. So yeah, it's massive.
Cheers, Gemma. Thanks for your time.
Always.